Alright. Welcome back to Demon Slayer Anime Review, episode number 27. This I'm reviewing the 53rd episode of the series, known as Mist Hashira Muichiro Tokito. This episode adapts from chapters 120, 121, and the first 16 pages of chapter 122. You're thinking, 122. Interesting, the fact covered for 16 of 19 pages. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to have to finish this up next week. Yes, definitely. So, in the case of basically, how many more chapters left to go? The answer is 7. And you're thinking, what? Really? 7? Yeah. There's only 7 chapters left this whole arc. Because the arc officially ends with chapter 128. That is the final chapter of this arc. Yep. Oh yeah, definitely. So, in the case of this episode, I'd say the first portion of this episode, we wrap up basically the Mist Hashira's fight with Uprank 5, where we do see the one sword where he's still sharpening the blade despite everything else going on. So he proceeds to use his Mist Hashira to destroy the upper rank's first form. And he thinks he killed him, but nope, he just shed his skin. And he's like, oh yeah, here's his true form. And he's basically a guy with legs. He's basically kind of like a salad. He's like an alligator man. Kind of. And then he manages to cut him head off, and after all the attacks, of course, insulting the face he uses, and that's pretty much it for that. But while this is going, we see a flashback. We pick up where we left our last episode, right after Tokito, where his brother died, where the leader of the Demon Corps' wife arrived right after it happened. So she basically treated him and saved his life. We do see him going through some training. In fact, we do get a chance to see because, the usual later he does survive despite he's being poisoned. We do see the young kid who was with Tundro, where he still has that piece of the fire Hashira sword. They request we integrated his sword too. We do see him kind of briefly meeting him in flashback, like Ruby Hashira's. And then with that, basically, I think he's pretty much done for this point. Then we cut back to Tundro. He's fighting off against a wooden Hydra. Yes, a wooden Hydra. Where he's slicing for a while. Ganjin tries about using his gun. His sawed-off shotgun. Nezuko tries to. And basically, Tundro is just exhausted. He's basically running out of breath. And at one point, it looks like he's about to get eaten. He basically gets swallowed by the damn thing. And then, all hope is lost. He's about to get crushed. And then the Love Hashira shows up. Yes, Love Hashira. I'm like, where the heck have you been, lady, for the past few episodes? Yeah, apparently it took a while to get over there. So, slice up the demon, the 5-headed wooden dragon, say it to Tundro. And it's yeah. And, of course, also, Tojiro's eardrums burst. Yes, they burst. So basically, he can't hear anything. He's deaf at the moment, but don't worry, he'll get fixed. Don't worry. And of course, basically, he mentions to her that he's an upper demon, and of course, basically, she's going to begin this fight with, of course, the demon. By the way, this is the 9th episode of this arc, with the fact we have basically just about, I would say 6. Given the fact this episode most of chapter 122, I'd say we probably got about 6 chapters left to basically for this whole arc. So we have 2 episodes left, presumably. I'd say 2, maybe 3 episodes left to go for this whole arc. And I'm kind of hoping also to do the Hashira Pillar arc. Wouldn't hurt. And besides, like I mentioned, the arc itself is only 11 chapters. So this will take about 3 or 4 episodes at most. I'd say about 4 overall. Yes. Yeah, I think so. Yep, I do think basically it's going to take about... 127 is the end of it. So basically... Yeah, it actually is 9 chapters. So that would be 3. I thought it ended 128, but No, actually, it's the. Well, it's actually. So 128. So basically, so scratch that. It's not 6 chapters to go. If in fact that because when they finish chapter 122, they have about roughly 5 chapters left, and it's kind of a good thing too. Basically that that there is not much left to go for this whole arc. Yeah, not much. So we're gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, that's particularly it. Particular view. Well, I think I can go ahead and watch Case Closed. Get that done with. Just make sure I'm caught up. So I'm gonna do that next right after I upload this video. Okay, next video. Bye.